there's a reason why suicidal stats of men in comparison to women are way higher. It's night and day. I promise. You can't explain how to be a man. You cannot. You can try. You can try and explain your trials and tribulations and try and explain what you go through on a daily. But truth be told, no one can truly understand unless they are a man. And that is why when someone says something like that, you are always going to have women who say, well, being a woman is not easy either. And you are a man and you don't know how it is to be a woman either. But hello and welcome to the very first episode of Here It Goes. That was a little bit too much energy. Yeah, cringe. I get it. But we're going to talk about stuff. So let's just begin. Let's not waste any time. Dex, how to be a man. Heavy stuff. Let's talk about it. Man, I hope this is a nice song. I don't know. I haven't listened to it. I hope it's a nice song. Let's go.
I can't hide myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know. It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home.
Woo, man. Okay. I mean, knowing Dex and seeing that title, I thought it would be something heavy, something powerful, but man. So I don't know. Let's keep on listening to it. But that first point, I know, like, especially a lot of women might disagree with it. You know, when he said it's more about, you know, what you can bring to the table. And I'm assuming he was referring to it like materially. I don't know if that's a word, but like speaking of materials instead of like people wanting you to be there because of you. It's more about what you can provide and what you can bring. They don't care about what you know. So I don't know. I know a lot of people might disagree with that, but let's keep on listening. I don't wanna mess it up. Let's listen.
Yeah, I know this life can really beat you down. You wanna scream but you won't make a sound. Got so much weight that you've been holding but won't show any emotion. As a man that goes unspoken, now we can't cry when life gets hard. Unconditional love for women, children, and dogs.
Okay, let me just go back a little bit there. Yeah, I guess from what he said, you know, crying, like you can cry even when things are hard, right? I don't know about other, like from where I'm from, right? I'm from South Africa, and where I'm from, it has always been a thing of, you know, a man doesn't cry. Well, thankfully, with times changing and people being more educated and mental health being a thing and being a topic, a lot more people have been, you know, been trying to break out of that myth and that cycle of a man shouldn't cry, because building up emotion is never a good thing. Trust me, I know. But this is the first episode. We're going to talk about me. You're going to know things, but it's never a good thing. You know what I mean? To like bottle your emotions in and not say anything about it. But as a man, it's not something that you can just do. Even in today's time, that's, you know, where the world is trying to be involved with men and trying to bring men into the conversation and saying, you know what I mean, guys, speak. Try to, you know, let go and speak. It's not as easy as that, you know what I mean? And let's listen to this.
It's hard, unconditional love for women, children, and dogs. We know that we just have to play our parts, and don't nobody give a damn about our broken hearts. Yeah, as a man we gotta pave our way. Our only function is to work and slave. There's no respect for you if you ain't paid. You're disregarded as a human and you can't complain. And if you ever make it up and actually reach that place and find a woman that you love and give her your last name, you'll feel the things that you provide is only why she stays. And when you try to explain I can't hide.
Yeah. Man, those are heavy words. Those are what he's talking about are some heavy stuff. And again, right, that point again, a lot of women, especially a lot of married women and women in relationships with men, will dispute the fact that um, him saying like, if you were to really go deep and look at it, you'd find that most of the women that you are with or the women that you married wouldn't be your woman if it wasn't for what you can provide for her. You know what I mean? And look, he's not being specific as to what you can provide, but I'm assuming this is still, finance, maybe like material things, right? And as much as we can like argue as to whether he's right or wrong, or whether women are with their men for what they can provide for them, you know what I mean? It's also only fair to admit that if you see a man, looking sharp, looking good, getting out of that nice car, and even when he's not necessarily approaching you, he gets your attention. You know what I mean? And not your attention in the sense that now you are a groupie and no. But he gets your attention. Let's be honest about that, right? And so it's about what he has at that point, right? Sure, you might go to that level of, loving him for him and his emotions and whatever. But at first it was, damn, the man is getting it, right? The boy is getting the bag. And to be honest, that's attractive. A man who makes money is attractive to women. Let's be honest about that. So I think that's what he's trying to refer to. But anyway, let's get back to the video, man. I'm speaking a lot.
Myself. I don't expect you to understand. I just hope I can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and they don't care about what you know.
You can't explain how to be a man. You cannot. You can try. You can try and explain your trials and tribulations and try and explain what you go through on a daily. But truth be told, no one can truly understand unless they are a man. You know what I mean? There are women who kind of get the idea and kind of empathize, but them too don't really understand how in depth it goes. And that is why when someone says something like that, you are always going to have women who say, well, being a woman is not easy either. And you are a man and you don't know how it is to be a woman either. But a man's life is hard. And this is not in any way trying to say a woman's life is not hard. But what I'm saying is you cannot compare the two. We need to get that right. You cannot compare the two. That's one thing that that's something I won't back away from. You cannot compare the two. I promise you, man, you can never try and imagine what it is like to be a man. It's not a joke. But, I'm hoping these are conversations that we are still going to have going forward, right? Feel free, if you want to engage with this conversation, leave a comment down below and just let's talk about it, right? Tell me what you think about it. Tell me what you disagree with. Let's talk about it. Don't forget to subscribe and like to the video, by the way. Let's go back to the video.
It's not about how you feel, but what you provide inside that home. Don't give up, keep fighting. As a man, our sun is our horizon, and our father's actions play a role, and we end up like them. So they can't let us see them hurt, cause we'll embody what they do and start a generational curse. No wonder most men are so depressed, all the things that they can't express. They go to war, get thrown on the shelf, then go back to war with their mental health. Then grab that bottle and ask for help, try to pull themselves out of hell, then fall back down and then realize that they're gonna have to do it themselves. It's the circle of life. As a man you provide, they don't know what you're worth till the day that you die, and that's when they start crying. Then move on to a man to confide in. That's why we feel we can't hide ourselves.
Damn. Yo, man, before saying anything, we have to give props to whoever engineers Dex's music, or whoever produces it or whatever, because man, Man, they have it down. As far as Dex, like his music and how his sound, they've nailed it down. And yeah, man, you know what? At the end of it, the thing is, there's a reason why suicidal stats of men in comparison to women are way higher. It's night and day. I promise you, it's night and day. The differences in the suicide stats of the number of men who commit suicide as to compared to women committing suicide, they are night and day. You know what I mean? They are night and day. So there's a reason for that. That's all I want to say about it. There's a reason for that.
We don't expect you to understand. We just hope we can explain what it's like to be a man. It's a lonely road, and you don't care about what we know. It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that It's not about how we feel, but what we provide inside that home. Inside that.
Man. Yeah, man. It's a tough life. This man life living thing, you know what I mean? And it's so sad that these are topics that need to be had, and these are topics that people should be talking about, and it shouldn't be as compared to, as opposed to, but you think, you know what I mean? If Because let's be honest, in today's day and the time we are living in, you cannot say such things as what the song is saying without a woman raising a hand and saying, yeah, but we too, we are, you know what I mean? And it's not necessary, it's not a competition. Something like this, right? Something like this should be a conversation starter. And that's I love Dex's music because he's a conversation starter, you know what I mean? Something like this is something that a wife listens to, or a girlfriend listens to, who was probably maybe not um, conscious of such things. You know what I mean? As much as, yeah, she understands the basis of it, as in like men live a certain way and men have it tough, or whatever it may be. But with a song like this, it then now brings the topic up the priorities of conversations and up to a conscious mind, because subconsciously she knew the life they were living and how the life is set up. But such a song brings it up to the conscious mind, where then now she can sit down and think, wait, does this man feel comfortable talking to me? Does this man actually tell me everything that he's feeling? You know what I mean? But man, let me not waste that, because this is our very first video and there's still gonna be more, because we have a lot to talk about. So thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below, man. We are gonna do great things. Ah, shit, I fucked it up. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this and I'm not gonna edit that part out. But we are gonna go and we are gonna come on, man. Sure. We are gonna do great things, man. I love you all, man. I love you all. I know I say love you all and I have 0 subscribers right now, but that's because I believe in you and I believe in what we can accomplish. So don't forget to like and subscribe below if you like the content that I'm giving. This is only the first of them. There's gonna be more and we are gonna talk about it, right? Thank you. Bye.